Heavyweight champion. Now his 10 consecutive title defenses gives him more than other boxing greats such as Mike Tyson, Joe Frazier, and Lennox Lewis, and he matches Muhammad Ali's run. Fury delivering 2 sensational highlight reel knockouts. And he recently traveled to Rome where... Ladies and gentlemen, with a record of 42 wins, no losses and 1 draw, he has 41 big wins coming by way of knockout from Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Here is the undefeated WBC heavyweight champion of the world, the Bronze Bomber, Deontay Wilder.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome to MZ Talks Boxing. I'm your host, MZ. Let's talk about it. First, the haters said no one knew him. Then they said he must grow his profile. And now, he's larger than life. They ridiculed him from betting on himself, laughed at him and called him a fool for turning down the DAZN offer. Many would have you believe that Deontay Wilder lost to Tyson Fury in the first fight, refusing to accept the judge's decision. Now, February 22nd, Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury will face off for the second time, the rematch in which Tyson Fury pulled out. But I'm going to play a couple of clips disproving the notion that Deontay Wilder is a fool.
This event is promoted by Bomb Squad Promotions, TGB Promotions, Bob Arum's Top Rank Incorporated, and Frank Warren's Queensberry Promotions in a Premier Boxing Champions presentation.
Not only did he bet on himself and win, he's also promoting this rematch. So, for you that's always counting his pockets, that's another check. Count that.
Now, there's a reason that Fury and his team didn't want the immediate rematch right after the first fight. Negotiations had begun. They abruptly cut off the negotiations for the rematch. He ended up signing up with Top Rank and taking a couple of tune-up fights instead.
Now, you heard, not only was Wilder ready to take the rematch, but Fury is the one that pulled out of negotiations, signed up with Top Rank, which held up the fight for 2 fights that they called tune-ups. Well, if those were tune-ups, what were the 2 fights he had before he fought Wilder the first time? Now, I could be wrong, but Tyson Fury looked a little shook to me after they had those words for the rest of the press conference. Now, before you bash me and say I'm being biased or any stuff like that, ask yourself this. Where was that gangster Tyson Fury at? The one that was calling Deontay Wilder a pussy and all that kind of stuff. Where was that Tyson Fury? I don't believe that Tyson Fury exists anymore. After playing around in the first press conference of the first fight, saying he didn't believe Deontay hit that hard, and then feeling the power in the first fight, I believe he's having all kinds of thoughts now that he sees the determination in Deontay Wilder. He's having thoughts of how he might get knocked out again. But that's all speculation from me.
He didn't want to be around me in case I got into his head. You know, all this getting into people's heads, I think it's a lot of shit anyway, to be fair. It's like, I'm living in his head rent-free and all that. You've heard it all before, but, you know, at the end of the day, it's just talk. Sticks and stones break your bones. Names will never hurt you. It doesn't really matter what I say and what Wilder says. It all matters what happens on the night, February 22nd.